integrated in 1955. Right after the Supreme Court decreed that separate but equal did not work. And if that's true, there's no way you can have equal service to two different schools. Hoxie was a small community, small area, so they did not really have enough money to support our school. Most of the money went into, of course, the white school. So our school was run down. The roof leaked the whole time I was there. We had no indoor plumbing. We had no actual yard place to play because we had no grass, so when it rained it was all mud. Every morning, one student, because there was a one-room schoolhouse too, just like that's the building here. Okay, each morning a student was assigned to take the water bucket and go down the road to find a house that would allow us to fill our bucket so we have water to drink for the morning. And we did the same thing in the afternoon. So that was kind of our education. And like the students here, when you reached the 9th grade, you were bused to Jonesboro. So, like Ms. Pat said, why couldn't they, Hoxie and Pocahontas get together and, bus them all to the same place? Why send some, to one county, some to another? But anyway, that was just the way it was. But in 1955, the school board decided, okay, we don't have enough money to really give the black kids the education they need. That we cannot support the buildings. So they voted to integrate the two schools. We had split terms during that time. A lot of schools in the South would go to school a couple of months in the summer and then come back in the fall. So at the beginning of the split term in 1955 in July, our parents received a letter that said, okay, when school starts, send your kids to the white school. So that's what my parents did. So we went, the first 2 weeks were, okay, nobody, some of the people were kind of nervous, but nobody really objected to the black kids going to the white school. In my case, a number of the students I already knew because the neighborhood we lived in, on the weekends we'd play together, after school we'd play together, so I knew a lot of them that were going to be in my class. So we started a school. The Life magazine decided to do a story on Hoxie to show how a community could integrate peacefully, because they had pictures of everybody and we were all playing together, just having a grand old time. When that picture hit the newsstand, the Ada County Segregationist Group, the White Citizens Council of Arkansas, said this is not right. They are breaking the law. Blacks should not go to school with the whites. So they came in to Lawrence County to break up the integration of our school. They threatened the school board to rescind their decision. The school board said, no, we made our decision, this is what we're going to do. They tried to get petition the parents that you can't let your kids, two groups go together. One of the things that they rallied around and kept telling them was that if the students go to school together, then you're going to end up with interracial kids. That was their starting point. If we went to school together, that meant that they're going to want to marry your daughter and all this rhetoric type of thing. But that didn't work either. With a little bit of fuss, they finally decided they couldn't disrupt the integration process. So they left and went on to other things. But one of the things that they did, which actually connects Hoxie and Walnut Ridge, was that the leader of the White Citizens Council, Jim Johnson, decided that he was going to run for governor because at the time our Faubus was the governor. So he was not doing, and getting involved. He said he didn't want to have anything to do with schools that wanted to integrate. But Jim Johnson was very outspoken, so he decided to run for governor. He said that when he won and when he became governor, he was going to outlaw all school integration. Well, he was going to run against Herbert Faubus. So Faubus said, hey, I better do something here because I'm going to lose my re-election. So that's when he decided to step in with Central High School and bring out the National Guard, do everything he could to keep the kids from going to school. So that's one connection between Hoxie and Ulrum, because